everybody, and welcome back to High Button Sports here as we get set for another game of action, and we continue on our long day here. 7 games. We are 2 down, 5 to go. After this, we'll have the opening ceremonies, and then we'll get right back into it with the Steelers and Glace Bay following that. But right now, we've got Antigonish and TASA on deck. TASA looking strong so far this tournament, trying to keep that up. Shot in, quick save there on the left side. TASA will be playing against Glace Bay in our marquee matchup of the night here tonight. 2 top teams going at it here in Glace Bay. I'm assuming it's going to be a full barn for that one. So this is the first of 2 games for TASA, as the fans continue to roll in. Sent back in the other way. Bulldogs hand that up. Picked up by Landry. Top back in quickly, but cut off, and the other way it'll go. Trying to get that by McDonald with it. McDonald into the right side. Bulldogs deke around. McPhee down the right side. That'll come back to the line. Trying to keep it in. McDonald spun out. Left side now. Bringing it out. Keynes. Keynes will get pushed off into the corner. Tried to center it. McDonald on it. Just a couple stick lifts there down the right side to clear. Shot back in. B. McDonald now. Back there on the line. Held on to. Pushed off into the corner. Grabbed by Boyd. Sent into the left side, missing the stick. Back down. Picked up now by Landry. Austin Landry in behind. That will get spun out to Ryan McInnes. Back down low. Fired off the skeet there. McInnes gets in front of it. TASA trying to clear that out. Picked up now in through center. Back the other way. McNair looking for the lane. McNair gets almost there. Probably, what are we going to give him there? 95% of the way there. Keeping with a shot. Pushed out in front. Picked up Landry and scooped up. 12:48 to go here in the first. And we've got a whistle. So the last game, the Vikings taking on the Lumberjacks, and that one turned into a bit of a crapshoot near the end as it was a tough hit where the player was kicked out. We actually had to have the ambulance come, and after that, the last 9 minutes, bit of a roughhouse situation. So interesting to see how this one will pick up. Will we pick up where we left off, or it'll be a different type of game? I'm assuming it might be a little different here. That one with a low shot. That was Hugo Rivard who fired that one off. I wonder if there's any relation to Xavier Rivard, who's a strong player in the HRM area, bounced around a few teams in the past 2 years, or since I've at least known about him, but always impressed with his game. That one's sent in from the line. It'll be covered up, and another quick one is Lotherington knocked over in front. No penalty though. One back to the line. I'll split the D. Chased after McKay. He'll evade the check. Down there in the bottom right corner with the lead pass. Gets it off. Shot back in. Glove down. Spinning around. Brett Connors. Back over in front. Trying to get it free. Picked up. Mario King sends that up in the zone. Grabbed now by Daniel Landry. Haven't had a 1-goal game yet so far, these Provincials. Been pretty big gaps by the time the final whistle blows. Sent back down low. McKay in across. Will this be the game? We see it. Rivard picks it up. He tries to get it free. Sent back into the other end and quickly turned around. In behind on the left side, lead pass, that'll bounce just out of the zone. Shot back in by Blaine McDonald. Picked up now, back to the line. Just across again. Kavanaugh tries to get it out, knocked off his stick. He's getting some help, but Kavanaugh will end up picking that up again, trying to wrap that up the boards. Back to MK. He shoots it over to the right side, low shot. William Chisholm into the line. Knocked down, back to little McDonald. D. McDonald, he'll try to push him off of it. In behind, dished off to the right side. Benjamin Kavanaugh. He's getting an active first period going here. Canes hands that off to the right. Missing on it, TASA entering the zone. Pulled back to the middle, Purcell, or Burchell, my mistake. Went to a school with a guy named Purcell, saw that name, got him mixed up. It is a Burchell and a whistle here. As some of the Glace Bay players already moving in here, anxious to get going. Like I said, haven't played since the first game of the tournament, which would have been 12 yesterday, so 24 hours ago. Seen a lot of hockey since then. Picked up here on the left side, dished in ahead. Bulldogs into the zone they come, holding off. Center off the stick there in front. Battling away for it. Gets in and stops it, shot down. In behind, up through center they come. Tried to steer on, and that one's stopped there in front. There's a quick rush back the other way, and it's been a pretty good first 5 minutes here. $9:50 left to go here in the first. Some good bounce back from both sides. No one really taking the advantage. We'll see as the game goes on if anything gets separated, but right now, just sent him behind. Back in behind on the wall. That'll get him behind. Try to poke it forward. Keeping will grab it. Keeping hands off to the left side. Reeves shoots that in behind. It'll come over to Broderick. He'll play that down low, and a quick shot in front. Rebound on it. Can't quite get there. TASA doing some good work down low in the offensive zone. Try to get that to the line. Sent back in. Brett Boyd with some focus there and a nice hit laid. But TASA still with the puck, back to Keeping. Keeping winds up with a big slapper. That off the shin pads in a hurry. And that's sent in, and a good block there by Aiden McDonald, and it'll remain 0-0 here in the first. Some good play down low here for TASA though, as they get some fresh legs out. And we'll try again. Murphy tries for it. That one's one back. There on the right side. Work to the left. Sent down, and that'll catch a glove there on the bench as they roll in. McCaddy tried to flick that one in. 8:45 to go here in the first. One back down the right side, shot in. That one almost catching the 5-hole, but it's worked into the corner. Antigonish looking to go to work now. That one fall back in behind. Off the shin pad there of Daniel Landry, number 2, and back the other way. Bulldogs pushing it down the wall, sent in behind. McKay tries to catch up to it. He'll go hard on the boards. Pick it up. Oh, and a nice guy in the back pass to create some space as he was getting pressured in front. Okay, with a nice play there. Those are the little things though. Those are the things you don't really notice unless you're kind of looking hard, or you kind of forget about it as soon as it happens, but that's not that hard. That's not that easy of a play to make. And if it didn't get made, it could have resulted in a good chance in front there from that Antigonish pressure. So that's what being a real good hockey player is all about. It's the little things that you wouldn't normally notice as McKay holds it on the line. Knocked off his stick there and eventually sent into the bench there by King. That's what I'm talking about. That's the difference between a good and great hockey player. I always talk about that. The great players know how to make those little plays and not create the giveaways. The good players, you know, they may have had some good aspects to their game, but maybe not thinking on that level of if this goes this way, this will happen this way, that sort of thing. So it's something you always look for, especially with the defense, as they're usually getting pressured down on pretty hard there in front. Another face-off here as we're halfway through the first here, still squared away at 0. Sebastian Muse kicked out. Looked over on the right side, trying to poke it by down low. And on the half wall, trying to chip it. William Chisholm trying to force that puck forward. It gets caught back the other way. Oh, and a big layout hit here at center ice. As McNair took the brunt of that one on the back end of it, but a collision huge there in the middle of Zachary Oliver with probably our best hit of the day here so far. He's in the leading spot, and that one's worked in ahead. Chisholm pushed off it before we could get that puck on net. Worked back in front, falling off the stick down the right side. That'll slip in behind, Muse on it. Over to Burchell. That'll square it out in front. Chance for a shot. That one pushed wide there as the hit coming on McPhee. Drop back in the zone. Picked up off the one bounce there for Bernier. Bernier shoots that in. Icing waved off it. Goaltender confused there. In along the boards, and now a whistle coming. There's a bit of looks like, here we go. The goalie had to get the helmet fixed. So goaltender back there, making the call there, Nate Spence. And a piece fell off the helmet, so it looks like we're gonna have a little break here when that gets fixed. I was wondering why that whistle went. We were in a bit of a rhythm there. 6:10 to go here in the first. I told him to go back to the net. Keep it without the helmet. Coach shoots him back. Take a look there at Spence. He awaits. And it looks like they'll deliver that helmet back and we'll be good to go here. Good pace to the game here so far. It's TASA and the Bulldogs, two non-Cape Breton teams here going at it. We've got a couple of Cape Breton ones in here, but these two, not Antigonish obviously, and St. Margaret's Bay down the right side. Into the zone, they'll try to shake it off, and a running check there, keeping now in behind. Grabbed by Aidan McDonald, quick shot in, that one's gonna ride up over the net. Spun back around, and another one-timer there by Aidan McDonald. Then the other way they'll come, TASA down the right side, trying to evade the checks, running into each other. Back down low, hit along the boards. Back to keeping on the line. They're yelling for him to shoot, but he'll elect to play it down the left side. Pressure coming on. Put by there. Grabbed by Austin Landry. Sent back in. Played back in behind. Looks like Tucker Broussard, the goaltender. That one sent up through the middle. Back to keeping. A little collision there in the middle, no penalty as TASA That center takes a hit. Oh, and Murphy comes in, almost got him, but didn't quite hit him. It looks like it was maybe got to clip to the numbers a little bit, but it's deemed okay, luckily. Down the right side, we don't want any incidents like that again, that's for sure. Back in behind Murphy with the cutoff. And now things are getting rough around the boards there. Some sticks are flying. Plucked out of there by Austin Landry as he shoots that off the wall, gets back in through center. Trying to chop at it. There goes the stick. Back in behind, it's picked up there, handed off. Over to the right side. Back in, will they be able to muscle that forward? Murphy, and standing up for the check is Benjamin Cavanaugh. Does enough to get rid of the puck. Didn't knock him over, but just because he didn't lay the guy out doesn't mean he didn't make a difference, and that's grade A example number one there. Canes gets it through. Canes looking for the shot. That one rifled high. Back over to the line there. Rivard shoots it down in behind. Bulldogs off the glass into the skates. Picked up now by Daniel Landry. Landry shot on, pushed into the corner. 3:34 to go in the first. It's been a pretty rapid first frame here. Back and around, and a nice layout hit there as Blaine McDonald finishes his check, knocking the man over. Back down to the zone. Blaine McDonald going out again, worked in front. That's going to exit once more. Picked up, good strides there by McKay. McKay picks that up through the middle, trying to split the D. Back over to McNair. Now into the linesman skates. Tried for the jump, did not time that correctly, and now it's set down for an icing. 2:56 left to go in the first, and a great first period here so far. Even here on both ends. Head back down into the circle here. 3 minutes to go in the first. Dropped in, pushed off to the corner. Jake McInnes gets it down on the wall. Worked back to the middle. Nair hands off. Chops back into the corner once more. That one's gonna split through. Muse in behind. Muse takes a bump up on the wall. That one rifled, almost took out the shin of the referee. Sent back over, looking for the lead pass potentially. Antigonish picks it up beautifully in stride. Got to center it, gets it there. Chance across, scores! And a beauty on a beauty play. Finished off by Jake McInnes, and that's what it's all about, folks. Creating a chance, a fantastic pass up there on the left side. Gets it to Chisholm. Chisholm just has enough time, and even though he's getting pressured, able to center that puck. And now the Bulldogs go out 1-0 here. They had that 1-0 lead yesterday over Cole Harbour early, and then it was 5 straight for the Wings, so you want to avoid that at all costs. But a beauty one here to start our first goal of the game. Coming with 2:08 left in the first. Checked up by TASA. So McInnes finishes it off. Chisholm with the assist.
And number 4, Russell McPhee. Time of the 11 minutes 43 seconds. That's McInnes from Chisholm and McPhee.
Rossi McPhee gets it. He deserves some credit there, number 4, as he sent that stretch pass up right on the tape. Chisholm did a great job of corralling it and then somehow getting that over, and then the fantastic finish. So not often you see 3 great plays back to back to back to create that goal. We just saw it there, keeping with a shot on. That's going to bounce on off the boards, evading the check, dished in front, trying to be quick with it. Sent over into the corner. Picked up, Gorman plays it back to the line. High shot, tipped off. Broderick going to chase that, get to it first. Grabbed and wrapped around the boards there. Down low it'll go, that one for the icing. 1:04 left to go in the first. We'll head back the other way. Heard this song a few times this weekend. Up back, trying to keep that in on the line. It's shot down and around. Rivard is the one to clear that one in. McKay picks it up now in front. Murphy looking for a lane. Quick shot, gotten down quickly. Nicely done to steer that aside. Antigonish now looking back the other way. Lead pass gets through some legs, but it'll be chased into the corner. No icing with 40 seconds to go here in the first. Picked off along the board. McDonald tries to play it forward. Back in behind as Kavanaugh shoots it down low. 26 seconds to go. That one fanned on. It's free puck there for Daniel Landry, who will lose it, but then it's slapped into the zone. Gonna have to tag up on side. 13 seconds to go. TASA looking for one last rush, but it actually bounces off the stick there to King. Down low. Chop that on the wall, steer it behind, and that'll take us to the end of the first. So 1-0 at the end of one, and a good period for both sides. Pretty fun hockey game to watch. We'll be back in the second shortly. Don't go anywhere. All right, and we are back here with the second period. Sent over onto the wall, trying to free it up through the middle. Sent back and into the mesh. Puck walked over to the left side. Sent in, that one high in the zone. Bulldogs looking to keep some pressure here early in the second after a good first period. Back in behind, worked up in front, shot, that one blocked is right in front of it. Bernier with a good block as that one could have been rifled up high. Chop down in behind. In on the wall, that's fished out. Up to Muse. Muse down the right side, trying to steer on, and we got a penalty coming up here. Shot in on the left side. That one gonna fall in behind. Bulldogs look to clear it out. Slashing penalty. The Ducks have a chance here to try to tie it up. Played off to the middle. Back to the line, over to Reeves. Slow and methodical here on the power play. Sent back in the other way. Stopped up. Down the right side and shot in. In behind, TASA gonna have that pull back. Rivard picks it up. Rivard around the left side. Drop off pass there. Sent down in the zone. McKay brings it in. McKay's had a good game here so far. 26 seconds left on the power play. That one sent back the other way. It jumps Rivard's stick. Stopped up for TASA. Looking for that lead pass out the left side. Chopped that. Quickly slapped in. Trying to get some skates on it. Kane's with it now. In towards the middle. Left side drop back. That's going to exit the zone, and that'll be a successful kill for the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs continue their strong play here. Back around the right side. Trying to get that out through the middle. Cut back Connors. Connors hands that off. Into the middle. McInnes couldn't handle it, so it's sent back. Connors with it again. He'll hold on behind. Looking for the outlet. Connors with the pullback. Trying to tip it forward. It's in towards the middle. Laying up for the hit. Rivard. That one exits back into the corner. Zachary Oliver with it. Oliver, hard pass up the left side. That one missing the stick of Chisholm, and we'll head back in. 11:06 to go here in the second. Beautiful day outside today in Glace Bay. .11:06 to go here in the second. One over to the right side. Picked up McDonald. That's Blaine McDonald trying to get out free in front. It's tight there on the corner. TASA still looking for that tying goal. And sent into the mesh. We'll have a whistle here. We appreciate you tuning in here on High Button Sports as we continue our action on the U15AA here. Back to the line. Burchell tries to get it out. It's dished across. Picked up off the stick, looking for that ricochet. Comes back towards the middle. Hard pass over here to Ludi. He'll get it back down. Burchell shoots down, and that's for an icing. So no dice there. Face off coming once again. The push forward. Bulldogs, that one quick in front. Oh, and just through the stick there as Ryan McInnes had a whack at it. As that bounced off the goaltender right there to the middle, down the right side. Entering the zone, shot down. Going in for the hit. Cut off. Trying to push it forward. Picked up Ryan McInnes. Couldn't get it now. Ducks work it back the other way, looking for the lead pass. Intercepted there at center. Oh, a little stop-up move, try to free it up, and it works out for them. Bulldogs the other way. Knocked off though. Muse picks it up. He'll take the center of the ice. Down the right side, Muse. Muse into the zone. Stopping up the captain there, evading a check. Handing it off. Tried to dish in front. One too many passes on that play. Back to the line, split the TASA players, hustled back for there'll be no icing. Oh, knocked off the puck there, Chisholm. Chisholm, we're gonna get a head contact here. I think TASA will head to the penalty. So Chisholm, he's having himself a game, setting up the goal and also drawing a penalty. Bulldogs up 1-0. Over to the other side. And Rossi McPhee. .37 to go here in the second as we approach halfway through this game. Looks like lots of parents up there in the concession room enjoying their show out here. They got the food going. It's a nice warm up there. A wonderful event going on here. Lots of fans here at the Dominion Arena. Down the wall. That one's picked up in behind. Tries to play over. Picked up by Jake McInnes. McInnes on the line. Glove down. Pushed off. Ryan McInnes. In ahead they come. On the wall. The other way. Not much doing here for the Bulldogs here on the power play. Pardon me. Is that stopped and played by Brassard? Brassard handed that off and now they survey. Up to the middle, handed off. Bulldogs entering. Up 1-0 on TASA here. Closest game we've had so far this tournament. That shot ripped in on the left side wall. McPhee tries to play it around. Chisholm with a good poke. Maybe looking for a quick play in front. They're on it. Didn't get enough wood on it. Picked up in behind. Shot down to keeping. And now a hand pass. Whistled down. And 39 seconds left to go on the power play. So relatively clean kill so far here for the Ducks. Shot back in, that's dropped back into the zone. 8:12 left to go in the second, it's stick handled. Picked up now, handed off to the left side. Gonna pick up speed through the zone, they'll get in. Held on to Bulldogs, one last rush here on the power play, 23 seconds. McDonald there along the boards. He'll try to free it up, knocked ahead, McDonald again, chops it and he'll get that clear. And now, just 6 seconds left to go on the power play. 1-0 it remains, 7:36, we're halfway through this game. Picked up, almost turned over front, they got it, in ahead, chance here. Save, but a penalty coming. Is TASA getting dangerously close on a hooking goal coming, and I believe the Ducks will head to the man advantage. And that's one of the ones where it's like, did I make the right play? I feel like I made the right play because I stopped a goal, potentially. But now you gotta put some faith in your team. It is quite popular in the NHL, the power play that you is necessary because you put faith into your PKers, and with 7:25 to go, there'll be a fresh 2 minutes, or 4 minutes. Whoa, okay, so maybe he hooked him up high or something. So a double minor here, and a golden opportunity near the end of the second period here for TASA. Rivard, down low on the right side. On the skates and shot back in the other end. That one stopped up, played back to McKay. McKay, he'll get hit into the boards. And the arm goes up, that was a second late. But now, it goes from bad to worse for the Bulldogs. They got him with the boarding, but he didn't have his arm up right away, I'll tell you that much. So now, it'll be a 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. And like I said, bad to worse here for the Bulldogs as they try to hold strong. They'd love a lead going into the dressing room. We're near the end of the second period here. Remember, they head to the dressing room and get to regroup. So it makes a big difference what the score is at the end of 2 during these games all weekend long. Burchell over to the left side. Stepping in, shot high above. Bernier tries to get it on the wall. Burchell back over. Left side in towards the middle. Shot on, that one rising up, hitting the mesh. Is anything really steered away from the net's gonna end up hitting that mesh. 1:38 left to go on the 5-on-3. Loose off here on the right side. One over to the wall. Blaine McDonald clears it the length of the ice. Good seconds ticking off the clock there, valuable seconds. Bernier picks it up. Bernier now will exit. Shot on, pad save. Pushed off into the corner. Oliver tries to get it out. It's grabbed. Worked over to the right side. Quick shot in. How did that one stay out? Rebound there, left side. Pushed off. Net's open though. Goalie gets back in there. Bessard played that correctly, but it was risky. Quick shot, they score. Wide open in front, finished off. And it'll now go to one-on-one, so Bulldogs really shoot themselves in the foot there with that 5-on-3 here late. As Ducks were struggling to tie it up, and they gave them all the ample opportunity to do so. And here we go, 1-1. We'll head back to center. Still on the power play, too. I think they're trying to determine what penalty gets taken off the board. And they're saying it should be 5-4, but now they're saying it's going to be 5-3. They're going to take off. So 5-3 for another minute and 1 second here with 6 minutes left to go in the second. They're going to take off because it was the first double minor. So it was the first penalty was 4 minutes and the second was 2. They're going to leave on that 2-minute one, and they're going to take off the first half of that 4-minute one. So really not ideal here for Antigonish. 45 seconds left to kill a 5-on-3 time, 1:38 until it's back to 5-on-5. One back on the line, headed over to Rivard. Down the right side. Trying to steer it back, it's chopped that. Into the zone, riding up off the stick. Sent back to center. Handed off to Rivard. Into the left side, entering. Stopped up, 5:13 to go. 13 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Antigonish letting them play with it on the outside. Back to the line. Worked over Rivard. Rivard into the middle, and MK has that knock off the end of his stick as he looks skyward over to Rivard. So now a minute left to 5-on-4 time. Can Antigonish escape with a tie game here at the end of the second? Rivard brings it in. Flicked into some shin pads. Steering that puck forward. Stopped off by Canes. He'll get a nice hard pass across to the left side. Rebound up front. Canes, in his skates. Couldn't get it off. Rivard will pick it up. 31 seconds to go. Good pressure there on the line, but still gets it in deep. McDonald with that pressure, but then it's sent back in around. Right side, shot into the glove. Will it be a hand pass if he touches it? Oh, they didn't blow the whistle. I thought it might have been. Handed off there, left side, D to D. Rivard grabs it, 13 seconds to go. Stepped in, rebound there in front. A big juicy one, but then clear it out. And with 8 seconds to go, they might have escaped it here. And it looks like they did, so 1-1 here with under 4 minutes to go in the second. That one's shot on. It's going to get over to McKay. McKay on the line. Back over to Rivard. They're treating it like a power play still, but they don't. As it gets to the middle, Chisholm ahead, looking to restore the lead. Shot save. Chisholm with a golden opportunity. Can't bury it. Ludi up the right side. 3:33 to go. Had a good pace here to this game now. It's Been a good one so far, actually, from the very start. Our third game of the day. Wrapped in around the right side, looking for that lead pass. It rises up over, just tagging up. Oh, they're going to say he was offside. Chisholm tried to extend that foot. Picked up in stride here, Reeves. 3:11 left to go. What will this second period end in? They'll get 10 minutes in the box. If the team's leading, that changes their entire mindset going into that dressing room. If it's tied, you're talking about different things. It's just that cut and dry. So these last few minutes, always important. 2:55, that one off the glove, dropped down. Back in, left side handed off, low shot, that one blocked into the corner by Benjamin Kavanaugh, who's been all over it on the defensive end. Reeves, shot. Blocked. Roland McCaddy tries to play that ahead. Bulldogs get rid of it. Played down, and Keeping shoots it into his own bench. Whistle dead. 2:30 to go here in the second. Next game, we'll have the Steelers taking on Glace Bay's Glace Bay. 26 hours after their last game, which is about the longest layoff you'll get when it comes to these tournaments. We're itching at it, get back on the ice, and they will do so here at 2 o'clock. Back into the left side, 2:23 to go. In on the wall, sent into the mesh. Another whistle here, 2:16. Face off coming, 2:16 to go, 1-0 the score here at the end of the second, 1-1 the score. Back over on the wall, sent hit at another mesh shot. Doesn't really take much to get up there and get that whistle. As that one just nicked the glass and flew it up into the mesh, and another one there. Coming back down, left side, brought on, tries to wind up. Keynes was fanned on there by Austin Landry, in along the boards. Landry runs into it with Burchell. Neither of them go down. They continue on with their business. Back over to the wall. Boyd trying for that lead. There on the wall, knocked back off the glove, picked up Keynes. Sent into the zone. Now McGilvery. Seth McGilvery tries to get it around. Pull backhand it the opposite way. Brett Boyd back to the line. Burchell, low shot, steered aside. Trying to push him off there. Murphy now lays the hit. Picked up in behind now. Turning on the Jets. Will they be able to get it by? They do. Down the right side, low shot, that one rebound in front. Oh, and the on-rushing player there. The right idea for Aiden McDonald, as that one was bobbled on the way to the net, and we're into our final minute of play. .56 seconds to go. Tie game. This is by far the closest game we've had all weekend long. Middle on the boards. Pushed off of it. Hughes trying for the lead pass. Knocked back the other way. Now could be a 2-on-2 as Muse will get that free there down the left side. Colby on the outside trying to center. Shot back in. That one jumps in behind. Chance here for the Bulldogs. Couldn't take advantage. 30 seconds to go. Will we go into the third period tied? 24 seconds to figure it out. In along the wall. Still alive. 5-on-5 here. 17 seconds. TASA looking for a late one here. Tries to center it in the skates. Still on it. Trying to jam it in along the wall. Pushed off to the corner. 10 seconds to go. Held off of it. McPhee shoots it down with 4 seconds. 2-1. And that'll do it. So 1-1 at the end of 2, and we've got our first tie at the end of 2 periods, folks. We'll be back shortly with the third. 10 minutes away. Don't go anywhere. are back here for the third period as action starting here. Bulldogs shoot that one down to the right side. TASA trying to play it out. Coming out quickly. Bulldogs and a snapshot in front. Got all of that one. Roland McAdie just didn't find the back of the net. 1-1 here, so big period upcoming. Our closest game of the weekend by far. Trying to find a winner after our 10-minute break. I wonder what they had said down in the dressing room. Played back over. Benjamin Cavanaugh with the lead pass here down the right side. And that one in. 14-19 to go here in the third. Tied 1-1. As we're a period away from finishing our third game of 7 today. One back into the skates. Trying to push it forward. They'll get it down on the right side. It's sent in to the opposite end. Bernier. Backhand up. Stopped. Shot on. Wrapping around the low side. That one in behind. Smells like maple syrup up here in the booth as they had the pancakes going this morning. Maybe someone picked up the extras. Maple syrup, it actually doesn't even remind me of pancakes or anything. It reminds me of maple syrup bacon. If you've ever had that at home and you crack open a pack of that thing, that syrup smell will smack you right in the face. Much more inclined to eat that than I am the pancakes, so that's what I'm picking up on over here in the booth as we continue on. Anyway, back to the game. Down the right side, trying to spin out that one, riding up the stick. Bulldogs with some good pressure here. Chisholm, who's had a phenomenal weekend, still trying to produce for his team here and get the go-ahead goal. They'll keep the legs out there. No change. Burchell cut off on the wall. TASA with a lead pass towards the middle. Grab now, in through center. Quick shot on, blockered away. McDonald along the boards. That's Benjamin McDonald. Into the right side. Played back. Rossi McPhee. From behind, they'll try to get it out. Comes into the left side. Back to the blue line. Low shot tipped in. Oh, and a good save off a tough block. A tough tip shot. I was talking yesterday about how the best way to beat goaltenders, doesn't matter what you're playing, is the unpredictability. By this level, they're usually pretty good at anticipating shots, so if you really want to improve your chances, you got to catch them off guard just like that, and a quick shot there, and then a turnover, and another shot caught off guard. Sent into the right side. And now I'm really smelling these pancakes up here, folks, and I believe there's a young one in front of me going to town on a stack of them. Yesterday was fries from the free fry truck. Today, it's pancakes and syrup. That one's sent in high into the glass. 12-11 left to go here in the third. Still remains 1-1. Thank you for tuning in here on High Button Sports. We truly appreciate it. My pleasure to bring you all the action. My name's Jeff Warburton, head of live streams here at High Button Sports in Glace Bay all weekend long. Bringing you every single game right down to the last minute. Into the left side, that one's tied up in through center. Picked up down low on the right, trying to put it around, held on to. Nice play. TASA trying to get it in front. Chip back to McKay. McKay, low shot, pardon me, and jumping out at that. Broussard gets a stick on it. Swimming around there for a little bit in the blue, but does a good job of getting back to his post, but a free puck there on the wall. You can't have that happen. Muse shot in, and Broussard bails him out. 11:40 left to go here in the third. Face off here in the Antigonish end. It's anyone's game right now. Huge provincial win. Up for grabs. Quick shot in front. Can't get it there. Rebound on another one. That one misses left. Back over to McKay. McKay down low. Back to the line for Rivard. Into the corner, going for some stick lifts. Blaine McDonald tries for it. Back off to the middle, right side, steering it ahead. Picked up, gains the red line. In through center, handed off. Into the zone they come, 2-on-1 opportunity, dished across, TASA shot, low one, rebound in front, can't get it, they tuck it home. And you can't allow that on the third effort. The first and second save made, but the Bulldogs caught watching with that third chance buried in the back of the net, and a tough one for Antigonish to give up here as it's 2-1 lead now, 12 minutes to go. And TASA quicker to that puck. What's the old adage they say? You rely on the goalie for the first one, maybe for the second, but by the third, you got to have a guy back clearing the zone. And that's what ended up biting them there. So Bulldogs now with some work to do here with 10:59 to go. Backs slowly nudging up against that wall. In on the right side. Picked up by Rosie McPhee. Rossi with the lead pass. That misses the stick there. I believe it's Rossi, not Rosie there for the young man. As Chisholm tries to put some work in. Back off into the corner. Ducks with some pressure there on the wall. Played back down low by Gorman. Sent back around. Landry with it. Austin Landry. Back to Burchell. Burchell will fire that back in. No icing as they tag up onside. Fresh legs coming out for TASA. Pardon me. Lead pass trying to get through the middle. Collision course. Down the right side now. Looking for that cut in front. Pushed off onto the wall. Sent back around. Picked up by Landry. In towards the middle. Shot on. Catches the skate. Brett Boyd tried to shoot that in. Now Bulldogs in front. Oh, the stick backhand wraparound, and the arm goes up as Chisholm was in the right area, but he was hauled down. And now it'll be a power play chance here for the Bulldogs, trying to tie this thing up. Great game here so far. We hope you've enjoyed it at home. 2-1 the score, like I keep saying, by far our closest game. And beside on the stick, pulled forward. Nice job finding the open spot, but couldn't find the open lane as that one rolling up off the stick into the mesh. Kicked out of the draw there. It'll try to get that back into the left side. Dished across. Low shot, that one off the skates. As we see down low, the Waste Bay mascot banging on the boards there as he gets ready for the next game. That one tipped out in front and shot on back. Playing off the end wall. Grabbed by Brett Connors. Connors stick handles over to the left side. Going ahead here. Cutting off to the right. Shot in. That one almost sneaks under, and a good job squeezing that puck there. Nate Spence with a big save. .114 left on the power play. 8:46 left in the game as time running out. Back down low. Spinning around and turned over, held on to Chisholm. Chisholm finding the open lane. He'll try to let a shot go. That one just misses on the left side. Chisholm with that shooter's mentality. Pardon me. Worked in front, Chisholm held on to, dished across. Oh, and a nice hard pass. Couldn't corral it there, Jake McInnes. In front, and Antigonish is circling right now. Tried to bounce it off. Comes out, and Ducks able to clear it. And that was what they were looking for, and it's sent back down. But the Ducks hold them out. Broussard handed that off. Skating up through the ice here, Austin Landry. Into the left side, he'll get stopped up. McNair and fired back the other way. Broussard settles it. Back over there. Handed off on the right side.
Excellent job, boys.
Just back in behind. Cut off. Falling down into the corner here, and that'll be the end of the power play. So Bulldogs had their looks but couldn't get it and fired in. Save Broussard. They had their looks but could not tie this game up, and now halfway through this third period, now a late second change here for TASA. The refs don't usually like that, but I guess they'll allow it this time. 2-1 the score here. Bulldogs took the lead and were leading until late in the second period. 2 goals by TASA to get them back in, and a nice crushing hit there on Connors. Puck in behind, 7 minutes to go. Picked up, dish to the right side, bounces off the back of the skate now. Gorman brings that in, sends that low, picked up by the Bulldogs. And on the wall, they'll wrap that out the right side, hand it off. Shot back down. 6:41 to go. Back into the left side, play it in behind. Lotherington to the line, keeping shot. That one saved. And 6:17 to go. The Antigonish getting their looks, but TASA also retaliating with a couple looks of their own. So still up in the air how this one will end, but right now 6:17 to go. TASA with the 1-goal lead, looking for their second win. Glace Bay will play after this, and then they'll play TASA later tonight. So what will be the records of those teams when we play our final game of the 7-game day? Over to the left side, McKay, down low. Right side, looking for that outlet into his player, finding the open lane. Down into the zone there for Austin Landry, and the arm goes up. Touched up by TASA, and now with 5:48 to go. All right, we're back here. Sorry for that short lag in the action. As you know, I keep saying it, this internet, sometimes it can be a little finicky here at the old Dominion Arena, but it looks like we're hanging on here in a power play. So 5:15 to go here in the third. You know what happens? Someone probably booted my Wi-Fi box up there in the old concession room. Is a lot of bodies up there. That's where we're working off the internet. So we get a lot of people around, it could start to mess with it, but luckily we did not miss anything. 1:10 left to go in the power play. Here on the right side. Shot back into the zone. Back over, and Bulldogs, great opportunity here to tie it, but running out of time. Having trouble breaking that puck in. Back over on the left side now. Pardon me, entering. 4:33 left. 43 seconds on the power play, and TASA locking it down here on the penalty kill all of a sudden. Picked up down low, trying to just get that over. Back in behind. 4:18 to go. Knocked off the stick. Trying to get that back. It's juggled in the air a few times. Back over, oh, and a bit of a collision, but it looks to be okay. Set back in the zone. With 7 seconds left. That looks like it'll be the end of the power play. So Bulldogs not able to do much, but now they work it in. Played over to the left side, 3:46 to go to try to tie this game up. We are down the stretch here in Dominion, looking for a tie game or a TASA win. That one shot and blocked. Back towards the middle. Good job staying on that stick. High shot. That one pushed off to the corner. That was Kavanaugh who got on it. Left side, it's played down into the wards. Back in behind, 3:19 to go. That one shot up, and that one somehow didn't hit the mesh, maybe the first of the day. Back into the corner, 3:10. As we've gone a little bit here without a whistle. The game coming down to the last few minutes. Back in the middle, trying to stick handle. It's pushed off to the side there, Murphy. Murphy takes a bump. Grab now into the offensive zone. Aiden McDonald knocked off it, and now another penalty coming. And a hooking call. And right back to the box there. Mason Murphy will be the culprit this time. So a golden opportunity here for the Bulldogs. 2-1. With 2:53 to go in the third. I was literally just about to say this would be the time to call a timeout, and I looked over and the Bulldogs ref was doing the tee-it motion, and 2:52.
Timeout, Antigonish.
2-minute power play. So this is what it all comes down to, folks. As that duck quack goes off in the background, I'm sure you can hear that at home. Set back in. They got that thing going. And looks like we're all ready to go here. Third period. Ducks up 1, 2:52 to go. Does Antigonish have what it takes to tie it? Right side, back to the line. Bulldogs dish it across. Chisholm. On the left side, McInnes tries to play it forward. Hard shot in. Off the stick of Austin Landry. It's gloved down. So a big first save, 13 seconds into the man advantage. Picked up. And along the boards, that one pinched into the corner. It's 2-on-2. TASA will pick it up. 2:30 to go. That's sent down the opposite end. Touched up by Broussard. Pressure coming, but not much to work with. Handed off here to the right side. Skied into the zone. Aiden McDonald, an offside. And TASA fans like that as coming down to the wire here. 1:22 left to go in the power play. 2:14 left in the game. Muse now with it. Muse entering the zone. He tries to hold it off. Just to front pass and a good save. Off the glove. Spun back around. It's in front. Muse winds up. Shot block. He'll go for it again. Low shot block again. Some good blocking here by the Bulldogs. 57 seconds to go. Just onside. Shot in. Oh, and a nice save as that was a hot shot down low. Steered away. Tipped back in behind. 48 seconds on the man advantage. That one touches in. Pardon me. Giving TASA much needed time here. Back into the line. Left side handed off. stick handling it in, or at least attempting to. Oh, and a big layout hit there in the middle. Oh, and an extra shot after. I'm surprised they let that go. Take your hit and run there, number 4. Down the left side here, 17 seconds. Goalie pulled now, and with the last 13, it'll be 6-on-4, and that'll be the final minute starting right now. 8 seconds left on the man advantage. Spun around. McKay gets talked down, and that's going to be worked in the other way. So we'll go back to 6-on-5. Down low, some good pressure. 46 seconds to work with. Bulldogs got to get rid of it. You can't pinch it in along the boards right now. You got 40 seconds. Lead pass into the left side. That one bounced in behind. Bernier with it. Bernier fires at the length of the ice, and that'll be in. As TASA fired from the other end and complete the comeback victory. Making it 3-1 here with 29 seconds left in the third. Pardon me. And we'll head back to center. So that is that, and a fantastic game with a fantastic finish. 2 power plays in the last 6 minutes. Bulldogs couldn't convert on them. One back to the left side. Icing called, and we'll head back in 21 seconds. So we'll be back at 2 o'clock for our next game. Seconds as the TASA fans give another big cheer. One forward on the right side, looking for the hit. That'll just be in behind. 15 seconds. Played off into the corner. Back to the line. Chop that. 10 seconds. In behind. And with 6 to go. That one's caught up to, and that'll do it. So TASA will come away with another victory and go 2-0. Giving up the first goal in the second game in a row. The Bulldogs get the first and then lose the lead. And that'll do it for us here on High Button Sports. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back with the